A riot in Sichuan, victims of the earthquake demonstrating outside the local government headquarters, protesting that their compensation from the central government was being leached away by corrupt officials. And this is not rare. In 2005, when the last official figures were released, 87,000 instances of serious civil disorder were recorded. Today, it's estimated to be considerably more. And this is what the Chinese Communist Party fears most: civil disobedience on a massive scale. In 1989, millions took to the streets. For most, the call was not for democracy, rather an end to corruption and a push for serious government reform. The harshness of the crackdown put an end to any dreams of rapid change. The highest-ranking party official to be jailed as a direct result of Tiananmen was Baotong. He served 7 years and is still under effective house arrest, confined mainly to this flat. It's 20 years since Tiananmen, but we still see every week, in some cases every day, little social disturbances in villages and towns all over China. Is this something that the party is very scared about?
The Tiananmen issue wasn't resolved back then, although people point to the fact that it hasn't happened again in the last 20 years. That's not correct. There are thousands of mini Tiananmens in every city, town and village across China every year.
His boss was Zhao Ziyang, General Secretary of the Communist Party, seen here speaking to the students on the square. He'd urged the party hardliners not to send in the tanks. It was a struggle he lost, and soon after he was removed from office and forced to live in isolation until his death. Wen Jiabao, however, escaped censure for what happened on the square and rebuilt his career. But while he and President Hu Jintao have overseen incredible growth in China's economy, other reforms have been largely ignored. And what of the next generation of Chinese leaders? Do they offer any hope for reform?
They are bound by common interests. They share the same objective of preserving the party's monopoly of political power. They share the same mission, you may even say that, of protecting this monopoly and discouraging, deterring any challenges.
And that fear of any challenge is very much in evidence. We were blocked from entering Tiananmen by the police. 20 years since the protests, the square is tightly under control. In the 20 years since Tiananmen, China has changed dramatically, with far greater affluence and personal freedoms for the Chinese. But the government's sensitivity as this anniversary rolls around suggests that underneath the surface, there's still a mood for change. Tony Cheng, Al Jazeera, Beijing.